Okay, welcome to the cockpit of 8 Bravo Yankee. I'm actually going to turn the avionics here. I've got the plane plugged in outside. We've got the pilot door open, which I'm going to actually close now, which closes easily. One of the things we have here, which is really nice, is we have the Garmin 430 coupled to the Avidyne with our traffic built in from the GTX 330. Our COM2 radio, which actually we had overhauled and a new faceplate put on about, I think, 3 or 4 months ago. So it's in real good shape. The nice thing with the MFD here is that you basically get your course, your track, where everything's going on from the 430 actually on here. Now, I'm actually in the hangar, so I don't know if I'm going to get satellite signal here. You basically got the flight director, right, coupled, and you have your autopilot down here. All of the lights and everything you can see are all functional. You have electric trim, right, via the yoke that'll move things around for you. The 330 automatically engages once you're airborne, and let's see, we can turn this on, and I could basically say direct to, I don't know, let's pick someone. Well, let's go to Aspen because everyone likes going to Aspen. So we can go direct to Aspen, activate that, and what you'll see down here is you'll see the course actually display, right, that we want to do down on the MFD. The nice thing is I can do things like get to my weather radar, put it in test mode. You can see that it's operational. We can easily overlay that back onto the map, so it'll overlay the radar while you're flying onto the actual screen, which is really cool. So I'm going to turn that off for us. We can also look at our trip, see where we're going, and we can get info about the runway. We can also get information about the TAF, the winds, the status, and the METARs. Right now it's not coming in because we're in the hangar. You can also do things like select your procedure, select an approach for the localizer approach, vectors, and I can activate that, right? And now down here you'll actually see the other approach, right, vectored in, which is actually really cool. So you'll see, oh, come on, back up. You'll see that approach actually overlaid. It's actually hard to see, but it's way down here, and you can see the whole approach process. It makes it really nice for flying, you know, when you're doing instrument work. We've been in this plane, you know, full of ice, and I can do all kinds of stuff. So I can do, here's a like, and I can load it, come on, and I can activate it, right? And now what you'll see down here is you'll see the actual approach coupled on the MFD. So it's awesome. The nice thing is that you'll get traffic from the 330 displayed up here as well. So as you go, come on, as you go between your routes and things, you can actually get the traffic displayed on the screen. Okay. The other nice thing just for the pilot is that you have cockpit music, which is coupled to the XM receiver. The other thing about this is that you'll get XM weather once it's received, and it will, so if I display my US radar, Canadian, I don't know if it'll do it in the hangar, but you actually can see all those green flags are the status of all the airports, and we should start to get the AirMets and SIGMETs and everything loaded as they come across. So makes it really nice for flight planning. It also makes it nice for onboard when you're flying through weather, looking for clouds. You know, you can get this to a certain point, and then all you need to do is punch up the radar, and you can fly through the clouds no problem. Anything else? Gear is active. Here's all the different fuses and things. All of this has been gone through. It's all great. You know, all of the lights work, fuel gauges, mags, all of the things for air conditioning, everything works on the plane. We're going to go through it. We have another checklist. Here's the avionics fuse panel, oxygen system. You know, this plane does not have a JPI, but we fly it using the traditional 3 oil pressure and cylinder temperature gauges. Everything else is pretty good to go. What else is in here that I can show you? The XM remote. These things are like $800, so don't lose them. So you want those in order to tune your different music. You have storage and things. We put drinks and things in there, which is excellent. Holders in here. There's actually an ice cooler in here that we actually have some water in, and then other panels with nuts and things for snacks and things. This is the picture kind of inside the plane looking backwards, if that helps. It's super comfortable, super quiet, easy to manage, and it's a great airplane.